Well, a very good morning to you all. Tuesday, the 2nd of January 2024, and I'm here with an unscheduled video looking at an amber warning that has been issued by the Met Office within the last hour or so for wind. This warning is valid between 10 o'clock this morning and 8 o'clock this evening. And if I just pan in on the areas affected, there you go. You're talking Devon, Cornwall, up through the Bristol Channel, Oxfordshire, Berkshire, towards the London area and over towards East Anglia. Right, we'll draw in a little bit more detail on that. So it is in association with a Met Office named storm called Storm Henk that will bring a spell of very strong winds causing disruption to travel and utilities. This is what you need to expect, and I'm not going to dwell too much on the detail. You can find that all in the website yourself by going there to look at the specific impacts. But what we will do, we'll look at the details with regard to the weather. So this was issued at 8:56 this morning, and it talks about a spell of very strong winds affecting parts of southwest England and South Wales late morning and early afternoon, and parts of southern England, the South Midlands and East Anglia during afternoon and evening. Gusts of 70 to 80 miles an hour are likely on exposed coasts in the west. Inland gusts of 50 to 60 are more probable, but perhaps briefly 60 to 70 miles an hour in one or two places. So outside at the moment, you'd be forgiven for thinking, well, what's going on? It's all relatively calm out there, and it is across many inland parts of the UK, across southern England. Gusts are starting to pick up on the Isles of Scilly at the moment. At St Mary's, 58 miles an hour has been recorded, and all that trouble will be moving quite quickly eastwards throughout the course of the late morning into the early afternoon. So what we'll do is we'll come back to the here and now, and we'll just take a look at the projected gusts. This is from the GFS. This is showing the situation at 9 o'clock this morning, and these reds are the strongest gusts. So you will see them knocking on the door of southwest England, going up into the western parts of the English Channel. It's an area of low pressure controlling all of this, just pushing up towards Wales. Fast forward this 3 hours to midday, you'll see that the strongest of the gusts by then will be transferring through the English Channel along the coastline. But this is the area of note. This is, I think, where the warning is really focused on. It's quite a narrow area of strong winds that will be transferring eastwards quite quickly throughout the course of the afternoon. So this is at midday, but just note by 3 o'clock this afternoon, you've got two areas of the strongest winds. You've got the south coast from the Isle of Wight eastwards, so that's Hampshire, Sussex, Kent. But of note, and this is where the warning area is, this is the area in sort of just to the north of London, talking about moving over towards East Anglia. But yeah, if we just sort of drill down into the detail of that, you'll see that these are gusts 63, 64, 65 miles an hour, pushing eastwards quite quickly this afternoon. So this is where your impacts are going to be. By 6 o'clock this evening, the trouble will have loomed and pushed itself out into the southern North Sea, and by 9 o'clock this evening, the breezes would have fallen light, and we'd be wondering what all the fuss is about. But yes, quite a difficult few hours coming up. Reason for it, correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is a thing called a sting jet. Sting jet's a very small area of intense winds, often 100 miles an hour or more. Do not expect those, but this is the dynamics behind it, and they can sometimes form in powerful weather systems crossing the UK. Relative to the size of the storm, the sting jet is narrow, often 30 miles across, and lasts only 3 to 4 hours. So that's probably something behind the mechanics of it. So yeah, just as I said, that's a little bit of education behind that. In terms of the weather, yes, it's no prizes for guessing it is raining. It's already raining out there. This rain will be pushing eastwards as well this afternoon out into the southern North Sea this evening, and with it a fair old dollop of rain as well. You're talking 25 to 30 miles an hour across parts of the North Midlands, across Wales, maybe sort of 10 to 20 further south on what will be, as we've said, a very unsettled day. So that is it in summary. I hope you've all found it useful. Suffice to say, the warnings are out. Do heed them. Take it easy. As I say, I'll be back later on looking at the 2 day forecast and a little bit of an extended look at the weather, because there are some changes afoot. Thanks for watching, and ciao for now.